Back at Hatchet Hollow, Kerry Schneider, Mike Blessinger, and Jeremy Marcos going to bring you the second half of play. The Wildcats lead at 28-0. Take a quick look at the scoring as the Cats with 14 points in each of the first and second quarters. Grant Teal with a 35-yard pass from Justin Pearson, and Cal Kruger's kick made it 7-0. Tate Blessinger, the first of three runs that he has tonight, an 8-yard run with 2:27 in the first, made it 14-0 on the Kruger kick. Bless with a 7-yard gallop with 4:55 to go, making it at 21-0 with the Kruger kick. And Blessinger again capping off the first half with a 27-yard run with 2:26 to play. 28-0 Jasper. Mike, take a quick look at the stats and break down a little bit this first half we just saw.
Yeah, really, obviously lopsided on the score. First downs, Jasper had 10, but Washington was able to get 5. We outrushed him by over 100 yards, 14 carries, 143 yards, and plus we had 120 passing yards, 8 of 13 on that stat, and so really outgained them 263 yards to 85. Although they did run 5 extra plays, we did get 4 scores. Tate Blessinger led us in rushing, 135 yards in the first half, 3 touchdowns, long of 56 yards. Kruger chipped in with 16 yards on a couple carries. And then passing, Pearson, 8 of 13, 120, as I said, a long of 35 yards, and that was the scoring pass to Grant Teal there early in the game. And Grant has 4 catches for 89 yards, really made some nice plays. Also with some catches in the first half, Wendholt with 3 for 27 yards, and Wagner with 1. So pretty good, solid first half tackle-wise. On defense, Grant Teal, 4.5 tackles, 3 unassisted, 3 assists. Blessinger with 4, 2 unassisted and 4 assists, and Englert with 3.5 and Lentz with 2. So just a solid first half. Statistically, we expected that. Certainly Tate was the beneficiary of having some space. He's not really used to that too much this year, and took advantage of it by getting that 135 yards there in the first half. Washington Hatchets really, Austin Moody had a pretty good.
Yes, he did. I was going to say, well, show us those numbers.
Yeah, he really had a pretty good first half. 9 carries for 55 yards, averaging a little over 6 yards a carry. Earning a lot of those yards, fighting hard, and doing a pretty decent job. Luke Thornton, he had 6 carries for just 10 yards, but every one of those was hard earned. Luke Thornton, a big fullback.
So first kickoff actually for the night coming up for Washington, and that will be the punter as well, and that is Austin Moody, who runs the ball, punts the ball, and now kicks off the ball. And he will come forward with a high end-over-end kick that will actually bounce out of bounds at about the 10-yard line, and will most likely just take it over back to the 35.
Yeah, it's a good high kick, but just went out of bounds. I'm sure trying to keep the ball from Grant there. You want to take a quick break?
No, we're good.
You're good? All right, I thought your headset might be.
No, I'm seeing I have levels, but for some reason my headset's I can only hear out of one ear now, so thought maybe we were knocked off the air, and I'm hoping that's not the case. But nonetheless, Cats will have the football to start the second half. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On the penalty on the out-of-bounds kickoff. One man in the backfield for the Cats. Pearson under center will fake the handoff to Tate Blessinger and look for Bless, but the pass is almost intercepted, I should say. It looks like once again Marcus Thorne.
There's a little bit too much loft under that. They faked it there, play action, and Tate, bumped the guy on the corner, but ball just really had a little bit too much air under it, and the cornerback was able to come up and make a play, and almost had a pick 6 there.
Now I'm getting a little bit more, being able to hear you a little bit better, as actually my earphones actually do have some kind of a short that's kind of getting a little irritating, but we're good to go. All right, here's Pearson on the option, keeps the football and brings it over across the 35 to about the 36 or 37 yard, about the 38-yard line. Spotted down to the 37, so a pickup of 2.
Yeah, I had that read option and on the outside, and I think Justin thought he could cut it up in there and just lost his footing a little bit. But
Third down and 8 at the 37-yard line.
First, he took some pretty good shots.
Sure, the Cats have we punted yet tonight?
No, we have not.
Believe it or not. Okay, we did go for it on fourth down, I remember earlier. Pearson has a man, and that's Teal.
It's Luke Wagner.
Or, excuse me, Luke Wagner. My apologies. Wagner on the far sideline makes the catch.
Really nice.
Into Jasper Hatchet territory.
Nice pitch and catch here on the sideline. Luke's got a real good set of hands. He's a good, strong kid. Just put his hands up there and hauled it in. Good pass, good catch, good first down conversion.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 Jasper at Washington's 47. About a 17-yard pickup on that pass play. Whistle, and the officials are stopping play as it looks like a Wagner, perhaps, or somebody on the far side having a little equipment trouble, perhaps. But now we're back in business. Pearson again out of the shotgun. 2 receivers far side. Handoff looks like it will go to Tate. Blessinger, 40, 35, breaks away, still on his feet. Powers his way across the 20-yard line and down at about the 17. Tate Blessinger was just scooting along, Mike, and I tell you what, he's done an excellent job just kind of avoiding tackles and weaving his way through the Washington defense, in particular in that play, and then he took about 3 guys with him before they were finally able to bring him down.
Yeah, Tate, he's a good and hard runner. Backs are supposed to run to daylight. Tate seems to be more comfortable in congestion. Not sure he really could have got away from too many of those guys, but
he likes to take a crowd with him.
Yeah, he sort of weaved through there and did a nice job.
From the 17, pass is dumped off. It looks like Kruger on the far.
DeWitt, actually.
Oh, DeWitt. Okay, my apologies.
Yeah.
Sam DeWitt on the reception. And Pearson is down. He took a shot, Mike, after he got that pass off.
Yeah, I
believe that was Luke Thornton came in, and he had a free shot at him, and he took advantage of it.
Yeah, and Thornton's been trying to get shots on a lot of guys. I'm starting to lose a little respect for the guy. They're down, but,
Pearson
take a hit when it matters. That's when really when you should be doing it.
Pearson is down on his knees, barreled over. Rodney Crawford, the Wildcat trainer, is out taking a look at him, and now you have him sitting on his behind.
I'm hoping he just, lost his wind maybe a little bit. But
he took a shot right in the gut. I saw it right after the. That's kind of why I couldn't really see who the receiver was, because I had my eye right on Justin, just as he got hit. He is up now.
Yeah, he's moving. Looks okay. Doesn't look woozy or anything. Probably really lost his wind if you saw him get hit in the gut. Really pretty good catch by Sam DeWitt, and bobbled a little bit and hauled it in, and good conversion here.
Looks like Hunter Gossett is going to move to the quarterback spot now.
And here's Hunter Gossett now.
Gossett will move into quarterback. See what Pearson, how long he will be sitting out. He's walking along the sidewise on the far side. So Gossett out of the shotgun. He will keep it on the option, cuts inside, and into the end zone for a touchdown. Hunter Gossett from 7 yards out. Gossett, first carry of the night, I believe was.
Yeah, was his first carry of the night.
And he hits pay dirt from 7 yards out, 34-0 Jasper with 10:04 to play.
Hunter, good athlete, pretty good option to have to bring in. I don't think he's been playing a lot of different spots, but certainly a good option to come in off the bench. And
Kruger's going to make it, or look to make it a 35-0 score. 4 for 4 on the night on extra point kicks. Make it 5 for 5 now as he drills that one again up on the roof. So 35-0 is our score with 10:04 to play in the third quarter. Jasper on top. Back after this.
Ryan Ruxer knows choosing who to trust with your hard-earned money is a decision you can't take lightly. That's why he treats all his clients like family. As a local and independent agent, you'll be able to look Ryan in the eyes and know he has your best interest at heart by giving financial advice that's best for you and your family. Give Ryan Ruxer a call today at 812-634-2000. Again, that number is 812-634-2000, and see why many in the Jasper area trust him with their future.
Food, the yummy frontier. These are the voyages of Sonny's at Circle A Food Mart. Its continuing mission to explore interesting new food, to seek out new tastes and new flavor profiles, to boldly go where no gas station food has gone before.
Sonny's grilled chicken subs, made with fresh, not frozen chicken tenders. Comes in grilled chicken cordon, grilled chicken bacon ranch, and Southwest grilled chicken. Sonny's food, out of this world.
You're watching 18 WJTS Jasper.
Back at Hatchet Hollow, 35-0 is our score. Here is Cal Kruger with another kickoff to Timber Shelton. Shelton will take it at about the 5-yard line, brings it up forward to about the 10 to 15, or close to the 15, and he's going to be barreled down by the Wildcats.
Good start to the half for the Wildcats. You know, they took the ball and marched it down, had a good third down conversion, big running play, a couple of little conversion, and then a big touchdown by Hunter Gossett. So it's the way we wanted to start the second half here, and you know, keep control, and let's see if our defense can do some good things here and keep the shutout in play.
Ball is going to be at the 13-yard line, Mike. 1st and 10. The Hatchets a couple times have been able to penetrate Wildcat territory, but have yet to hit the scoreboard. 35-0 is our score. 9:57 to play in the third. Penley out of the eye. Here is Thornton, Luke Thornton, the fullback. When we run out of bounds by Grant Teal and also Windholt. Not before Thornton picks up 6 on the run. 2nd down and 4th and 19. The Wildcats, final road game of the 2015 regular season. They'll be back home next week for senior night at Alumni Stadium as they will host the Mount Vernon Wildcats. Sectional draw is this Sunday. Second down and 4 for the Hatchets. Man in motion. Pitch goes to Moody. Austin Moody tries the outside. And we'll be close to the first down. Or will he?
It's going to be a couple yards short.
A couple yards short. Actually, a lot more than that. It's going to be about 3 yards short back. It looked like he kind of got a little closer to the marker, but nonetheless, it'll be 3rd down and 3.
Jasper's defense has been, well, to say the least, pretty solid.
Nick Day's in there, middle linebacker with Jay Sturkels and Hunter Gossett.
All right, Summersheim, Ben Sheeter,
Addison Huffman,
Carson Englert, Teal and company in the backfield. Teal's got a man on this side and the flag goes down.
Motion on number 76.
Okay, motion is on the Hatchets, so bring them back 5, bring it up 3rd down and 8. Said Windholt. Hunter Gossett's still in, so pretty much the first team. Kruger, Wagner. Still seeing action with 9 minutes to play in the third quarter, but we'll see. Be looking for some new faces here very shortly, Bless.
Yeah, I would think we're probably going to see some replacements. I mean, really, it's all starters, with the exception of Nick Day getting some playing time in place of Tate.
Headley back to throw. He looks. He is in pass intended for number 7, Marcus Thorne, is incomplete, and we have another penalty flag. And it is a hold against Washington. So the Hatchets have been their own worst enemy in a lot of cases tonight, Mike, with these penalties.
That's at least 5 holding penalties for them, and
probably about
really hurt them. They didn't convert on that, really dropped pass, but so it allows us to decline it. But, yeah, 5 holding penalties for sure that I've got counted for.
So 5 holding penalties on top of about 3 couple procedure penalties and whatnot. So not a good night in the penalty department for the Hatches of Coach Jake Dernill in his first season.
Those holding penalties are just tough ones to overcome, especially, I mean, 3rd down especially. But
4th down and 8 after the penalty is declined. And here is a punt fielded by Teal, and he is immediately wrapped up at the ankles. by number 88 for the Hatches, Timber Shelton.
Punt of 27 yards.
27-yard punt is what they're going to call it.
Tackle by Timber Shelton. Jasper has the ball, 1st and 10 at the Washington 40-yard line.
Here comes Justin Pearson's coming back in at quarterback, so he probably just lost his wind there a little bit.
Now, like I said, he took a good shot right in the belly, and that pretty much had to be the case. 8:48 to play as the Cats take over 1st and 10 at the Hatchets 40.
Nathan Keish and Tony Ubler are hoping.
Here we go with receivers wide on each side, and pitch goes to number 21 for the Wildcats. That is Ryan Ewing. Ryan Ewing on the carry. He gets his first total of the night, Mike.
Yeah, I got a feeling he's going to get a few more.
You're going to see a lot of him tonight. Ewing as a sophomore, 5'9", 160 pounds, and I do the chain gangs for freshmen and JV games along with Rob Kleiser and Mark Unger, and I tell you what, I've seen a lot of good running backs we got coming up for the Cats in the future, and he is definitely one who's seen a lot of action.
Yeah, Ryan Ewing, Sam DeWitt. There's a lot of good players in that sophomore class. They're going to once again reload as the Wildcats usually do.
Mm-hmm. Here is Pearson back to throw. He fires. He's got a man open into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Grant Hill. Grant Hill, 28-yard touchdown reception from Justin Pearson, and it's 41-0 Jasper.
It was a nice pass and a good route by Grant.
He caught him right on stride.
He did. Grant did a little in and then up and found a nice seam. And Justin, he really does a nice job when he throws to the middle of the field like that of finding open space and giving the receiver a chance to run under it. So nice job.
All right, we got Kruger once again on, and for his 6th PAT attempt. And here's the kick. It is up, and it is good. 42-0 Jasper, 8:11 to play in the 3rd quarter. Back after this.
It's no secret that DuBois County Tire and Supply is a great place to buy tires. What you may not know is that DuBois County Tire and Supply also provides alignments, oil changes, and computerized troubleshooting. While our selection of tires may be big city, our friendly attitude and trustworthy craftsmanship remains small town. 24-hour emergency service is also available. When you think tires, think DuBois County Tire and Supply, located at 2124 North Newton Street in Jasper. Big or small, we service all.
The Wildcats with a 42-0 lead with 8:11 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Nice hook up there with Justin and Grant Teal for a big 28-yard touchdown.
28-yard touchdown, as Mike said.
Kruger kicking it off.
Kruger set the kick off. Long kick, and this time Timber Shelton will just stand and watch it go over his head and into the end zone for a touchdown. So with 8:11 to play in the 3rd quarter, Wildcats well in control with a 42-0 score. Like I said, on that last touchdown play, he did Justin Pearson, after coming in off a little bit of an injury as we got his wind knocked out, he did a great job hitting Teal on stride.
Yeah, he looked good throwing it. Didn't look like he was uncomfortable at all, so that's good. He's got Sam DeWitt at linebacker along with Day and Jace Dirkholz. So I think we're slowly going to start bringing guys in, protect the health here and get some guys some work.
Pass is incomplete. Penley's pass incomplete, brings up 2nd down and 10.
Number 83 is in. I think that's Brock Bobble, number 83.
Okay, yes, Brock Bobble is number 83, a junior.
Playing in defensive end, I'm thinking, for...
We got, let's see, Addison's still in there, number 83 for the Cats. Brock Bobble, as you mentioned.
He's in for Sheeter.
Teal's still back. Yeah, Sheeter is probably checked out for the night. Also number 11, Kleinhelter. Here's a handoff. It goes to, on a sweep, actually to, let's see, Austin Moody. Trying to pick up some other new faces in there. Sam Weidemanner, number 88.
Yeah, he's playing the other end in for Carson Englert.
Jacob Lentz, who's also been playing a lot of defense, is still in there. Also, Sam DeWitt now playing a little bit of D, Mike.
Yeah. He's,
Jacob's still in.
Sam played a little outside linebacker last week before halftime, and then they had moved Hunter Gossett in there. And Hunter's probably the guy, but good to see Sam getting some reps. Did a pretty good job last week.
Austin Moody is, Pendley is now out of the shotgun, and he is going to be wrapped up immediately, brought down on the sack. Looks like number 85 for the Cats leading the charges, that being Addie Huffman. Addison Huffman with the tackle.
Huffman with the tackle. Fourth down.
Yeah, we're putting a lot of new folks there.
A lot of new faces as
Teal back.
pretty much assured. Teal back on the punt, which gets away from Moody. This time he will punt it out of bounds at about the 43 or 44 yard line, Mike.
Yeah, I almost put that over the bench, but
Gonna
kept it away from Grant.
anxious to see what kind of offense now that Tony Aarons and the Wildcats will come up with here, with the new faces, of course, coming in. We mentioned.
Still got, looks like a lot of the first team linemen working.
Okay, Ryan Ewan is now running as he actually had a nice gain on the last series. Pearson is still in at quarterback. Teal still out there. Victor Alleman. Brock Ubalor. Also out there is Brandon Yoakum now for the Cats. First and 10 at the 37, 6:44 to play, 42-0 is the score. Looks like Sam DeWitt will get the carry. DeWitt will take it across the 35 to about the 34.
We're going to pack it in and run some I formation here. We got two tight ends, two sophomore tight ends. Sam Weinbender checking in with Nordoff, and we got a lot of, with the exception of
Eric Nordoff out there. You see him sliding wide to the far side along with Ben Windholt. Two tight end set, as Mike said. DeWitt and Ewing in the backfield. Handoff goes to Ewing. He breaks the swings off a tackle, tries the outside, and he will be brought down for a loss of about 2. After a lot of running, but it only ends up resulting in a loss of about 2, Mike.
Yeah, it was about a 35-yard run for a gain of 1.
1 yard gain. I guess did they give up some kind of forward progress on that, I suppose? I was trying to look it down the roster, trying to see who made that tackle for Washington, but I finished.
They did move it forward a little bit. I mean, it was a good elusive move. Just couldn't quite get away.
All right, once again, DeWitt and Ewing in the backfield behind Pearson. Nordoff and Windholt on the far side, and the handoff goes to Ewing, I believe.
Yeah, Ewing for about
Ryan Ewing, excuse me.
Ewing on the carry.
Fourth down is going to be coming up for the Cats after a gain of maybe 2 or 3.
I'd look for us to probably hit DeWitt up the middle here, or I don't know, we might throw something.
Just running the same formation throughout this whole series. 4:45 to play in the third. Fourth down and 3, and there you have it. DeWitt up the middle. First down and more. He's got the first down inside the 25 to about the 24.
About 6 on the play.
6-yard pickup, they'll call it.
Ewing jumping in and out of there to have a nice pickup. Still got a lot of our linemen working together, which is good.
4.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. 42-0 is our score.
Oh, I noticed
Nordoff and
Hedinger's actually in a quarterback.
Okay.
I don't know if he was in before or
No,
not.
I believe this is actually his first one, I believe, and a fumble on the exchange, and Adam Hedinger recovers the fumble. That results in a loss.
Here comes Hunter McCune and
right
in at line, and
Hunter.
79.
That's right, Hunting Hunter McCune, a 6 foot, 270-pound sophomore.
Hopefully his brother, he suffered a little bit of a knee injury there in the first half. Hayden
was coming off on crutches at halftime, yeah, so hopefully all the best for him. Jack Leinebach's still out there. Hubelor. So Hunter all in the left tackle spot right now. Pitch, DeWitt. Cuts it. Excuse me, Ewing. My apologies. Ewing again. Man, he's fast. I tell you what, he's got some speed. He made a nice cut inside there, Bless, and he was gone before being tripped up. It looks like at about the 5-yard line.
Yeah, no, he certainly has a lot of speed and is a threat to go.
So inside the inside the 5 to about the 6-yard line, or just outside the 5 to the 6 is what they're saying. It's first and goal for Jasper. Again to Ewing, and he will go into the end zone unmolested for a 6-yard touchdown run. So Ryan Ewing, not exactly sure if that's his first varsity touchdown.
I think it might be.
And it could pretty well be a 6-yard run with 3:06 to play. 48-0 is our score.
Yeah, it's Ewing's first
varsity touchdown.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Ryan Ewing.
I imagine he'll get a few more.
You're going to see more out of him in the next couple of years, I'm sure.
No, I am incorrect. It was 72. That's Rock Hubelor.
Looks like Kruger will put away his 7th extra point kick of the night to make it 49-0 Jasper. With 3:06 to play in the third, we'll be back with the kickoff right after this.
Imagine 40 short days from now, you 20 to 50 pounds lighter, finally confident to do all the things you want. Sound good? Then start now with Nutrimost, the groundbreaking technology that will fix your metabolism.
I was eating a low-calorie diet and gaining weight and not knowing why. Now I do know why. I was out of balance.
Go to 812fatloss.com and hear how thousands of lives have already been transformed right here in southern Indiana. Results are guaranteed. Lose the weight and keep it off with Nutrimost.
Al Kruger set the kickoff from the 40-yard line, and he will get a rather short kick from what he's been doing all night into the hands of Timber Shelton, who's been bringing it back all night. Timber actually takes it to about the 20-yard line before being ridden out of bounds.
A lot of new faces in, which is good. Senior Aaron Farr going to be playing cornerback on this side.
Okay, as Mike said, Aaron Farr, a senior, is now in the contest. Also out there is Larry Burgess, another senior.
Yeah, looks like he's going to play a little linebacker.
So said Klein Helter.
Nice article about Larry and Aaron Farr in the paper this week.
Mm-hmm.
Very diverse young man, a lot of different interests, football just being one.
We still got Matt Britzman on the line for the Cats. He's trying to pick up some other. Matt Day, Wendholt still in the lineup. Hands off to Austin Moody, and Moody will try the outside and will take it to about the 25-yard line, so we'll gain of about, actually they're going to spot him about the 26, so give him about 7 on the run.
Actually, that was number 53 on that run. Gunnar Williams on that run. Certainly ran hard, powered up in there.
Okay, Williams on the carry.
Replaced him and didn't tell us. Can you believe
that? No, can you believe that? I've been relying on the Mr. PA guy here all night and let me down. Thanks, buddy. No, excellent job up here. Appreciate being able to squeeze ourselves in here to the Hatchet Hollow press box tonight. This way, once again, it goes to number 53. Will be Gunnar Williams.
Good play by Weidenbender.
Sam Weidenbender makes the stop on the play, as Mike said. 3rd down and 4 coming up. 3rd and 4 at the 25 for Washington. Under 2 minutes to play in the third.
You know, coming into this game, this week of preparation, in some ways, we try and heal a little bit here as we make the home run to the tourney. But still got work to do, and I think we improved this week during the game, but certainly did our job tonight in controlling this one.
Looks like Williams again on the carry. He will be tripped up by a Wildcat. That is, looks like Aaron Farr making the tackle. So a nice tackle by Farr, but not before Gunnar Williams is able to pick up enough for a first down. And do we have another penalty flag? Yeah, well, now we do now, as the referee just threw one. And I believe that's going to be some kind of a personal.
Yeah, Thornton, he's been.
Thornton got into the face of the official or popped off a little bit. It is going to be a personal foul, face mask against Washington. And then we have unsportsmanlike conduct against Washington. So
I think Thornton just lost his cool. And it's been a tough night for him. He's obviously a guy that plays hard and a competitor, and just hasn't gone out well for the
Bigs, 250-pound senior. You're right. I mean, who's done an excellent job running the ball tonight, but got a little hot under the collar after I guess maybe he was the one being nailed on the face mask. So that will result in a huge loss in yardage for Washington. Be anxious to see where this ball goes.
I guess face mask, they don't get the first down, and then they lose 15 yards.
Mm-hmm. So again, face mask 15. Is what he's showing here. That's just been tacked off. Now here we go with the personal foul.
Which is half the distance, I guess, right?
Yeah, well, that's personal foul, actually, sportsmanlike conduct, which will be just half the distance at this point. After all is said and done, Mike, looks like we're at about the 8-yard line. So it'll be third and forever now for Washington.
Yeah, penalties, they had a little momentum going there. It looked like a first down, and penalties, double whammy on the penalty really there. Just put them in a real tough spot here, 3rd and 25 or so.
It says 3rd and 35 on the scoreboard, but Headley with a long home run pass heading for Austin Moody is incomplete. Reese Kleinhelter defending on the play for Jasper, and Washington will be punting once again. It looks like we still have, that is, trying to get
Jacob
who that
Lentz.
is back.
It's Jacob Lentz.
Okay, Jacob Lentz, number 80, is the lone receiver for the Wildcats of a punt that's going to be shanked off to the left-hand side. And it's going to be picked up by Day.
Aaron
And
Farr.
Day, is that Farr? Excuse me.
Yeah.
That was 38, not 30. My apologies. But Aaron Farr.
Nice try for Aaron Farr. If he could have snuck by that one guy, he went up the sideline for a touchdown. Good job fielding the ball. That's what the coaches say. Field the ball, and bounced up to him. He knew he could get it and did a nice job.
1:09 to play. 49-0 is our score, still in the third quarter. Jasper will have it at the 14-yard line. Still looks like another set of Wildcats coming in perhaps. Sam DeWitt is still out there.
Yeah, Lehan, number 28, Lehan.
Yep, Lehan is going to be coming in.
He hasn't seen a lot of action. I think he had injuries early on in the year.
Adam Hedinger is under center, as he was in the last series. Ewing on the carry. Shoots it in up the middle.
Hedinger hands the ball off to Ewing.
And we're under a minute to go in the third quarter.
By Luke Thornton and others.
And we're under a minute to play in the third quarter.
I don't think anybody's going to get in a lot of rush in the last quarter or so. .5 seconds to go.
We have a timeout here.
Yeah, they weren't running the. I think they wanted to reset the 25-second clock.
Out of the eye, the Wildcats. Hedinger under center. Ewing and DeWitt in the backfield. Cats are going to take off as much time off the play clock now as 6 seconds to snap. Hand off to Ewing. Ewing cuts it up the middle, inside to about the 6.
Ewing tackled by
Should be the. Got a man down, number. Looks like 26, DeWitt. Got something in his back. Let's see. He's going to need some help.
We got a man down, as Mike said. Is that DeWitt down?
Yeah. He's having a hard time. He's a tough kid, so needs some help.
This has been a year.
Well, with the injury down, well, we still only got 6 seconds to play, so we'll just keep it right here, Mike. There's one thing you certainly don't want to see, obviously, at a ball game, the way this has turned out, and
at this
point of a ball game such as this.
Yeah. I mean, the real tough thing is
so it looks like Sam is going to get up on his own power.
Yeah, he's moving on his own. It's good. Looks like he just got hit hard in the lower back or upper rump area.
It's at least the second now we've had that which Rodney's had to make a appearance out in the field. Of course, Pearson took a shot in the gut from Luke Thornton earlier, and I have a new running back now for the Wildcats.
That's Jake Ruxer, number 32, and at fullback.
Okay, so Jake Ruxer.
And also saw number 50 report. I think that's Jarbo.
Okay, so Luke Jarbo, yes. He's now in the ball game. And those guys will see action when we bring you the fourth quarter of play. 49-0 is our score. Back with the final quarter after this.
Matt Scott's Big O Tires at 642 3rd Avenue here in Jasper is locally owned and managed. Skilled mechanics and technicians and guaranteed lowest tire prices and service. Matt Scott's Big O Tires in Jasper is a terrific tire and service center with terrific customers. Longtime manager Stan Betts represents the best in service and trust. Jasper is a terrific town and deserves a terrific tire and service center. It's Big O Tires, the team you trust. It's terrific.
TV 18. Local people watching local people. WJTS CD, Jasper, Indiana.
12 minutes to play as we head into the fourth and final period.
Cats threatening with Jake Ruxer at fullback.
And the handoff goes to Jake right up the gut. Jake Ruxer takes it inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line. He's going to be very close to a first down, Mike.
Yeah, this looks like they're going to call it first and goal there from the 3.
So first down for the Cats. So Jake Ruxer came in for Sam DeWitt, who took a shot. Took a little spill there on the last play before the end of the half.
Got Damon Hayes at right tackle over here with Nordhoff. And I think Jarbo's at guard.
Yeah, Luke Jarbo now in the contest.
See if we can run it over that right side maybe.
And we got a whistle before to blow the play dead. False start is going to be the call against Jasper. Actually, offsides. 5-yard walk-off against the Wildcats, and we'll make it.
Second time we just simply lined up offsides. That's stuff that, that just shouldn't happen.
No, that's
all these guys.
Lack of a better term, uncalled for, if you want to put it that way. But yeah, it's
the main problem with that is it's getting late. The game's in question, and the fans want to go home. Kerry.
Right, exactly. Same here. Anyway, but we still got a full quarter to play here, Mike, with a 49-0 score. But the
we'll
Cats
be here right to the end.
Absolutely, that's what we're paid to do. First and goal at the 9, and handoff. It looks like Ruxer again on the carry.
All right, now Horton just put a shove at the quarterback there, and it's time to get him out of the game.
Yes, indeed. I mean, you got a senior who's doing that, wants to try to take it out on a second-string quarterback, or anybody for that matter, in a 49-0 game. That's pretty Bush League to me. But
yeah, I've lost any respect I did have for him. I thought he was playing hard early, but now he's just being a chump. He might be a real nice kid, but he's not playing like it.
Yeah, I mean, well, we'll leave it at that. Second down and goal at the 6. Handoff again to Ruxer, and he dropped the ball, lost the ball, but Adam Henninger is there for the recovery.
Little fumble.
He lost the ball actually as he was hit. Looks like a loss of 2, Mike, and a third down coming up. 3rd and goal from the 8.
Yeah, I'd like to see Adam Henninger get a chance to throw one.
Well, we might do that just now. I mean, you got 2 shots to make 8 yards into the end zone. I don't think we're going to see a Kruger field goal at this point, so.
I wouldn't think so.
3rd and goal at the 8.
Gonna run that play clock down to 0. About 10 seconds
under 10
ago.
now. Yep. Handoff goes to Rux. He lost the ball. Fumble is recovered by the Hatchets. And here is Austin Moody on the run. He's still on his feet, and he is going to be brought down by Adam Hedinger. So Austin Moody picked up the football and returned it all the way to the Jasper 33-yard line. And a last-second tackle by Adam Hedinger from behind so far has preserved a shutout, Mike. Otherwise, he was gone.
Yeah, he was. The last guy that could get him did get him, and the ball just got loose when he got hit. It was number 29 had the carry on that, so Justin Rote lost a handle on it, and I thought they were going to recover it, but then all of a sudden he broke out and went down the sideline. Good hustle by Adam to preserve the shutout. Let's see if we can keep it in check here.
Moody's a very fast runner, and Hedinger put on the Jets to, like I said, to save the shutout, at least at this point. Looks like a new quarterback for the Hatchets as Gunnar Williams on the carry. Williams still on his feet. Williams about inside the 15 to about the 11-yard line.
Ball got loose, and the Wildcats recovered. So he's fighting for extra yards. He fumbled, and the Wildcats recovered.
Okay. I was looking down trying to pick up the actually their ball carrier, but the tackle was for the Wildcats. But nonetheless, it is a fumble recovery. So the Cats have it back. Washington turns the ball back over to Jasper, returning the favor, so to speak.
It was a really good run by Gunnar Williams, fighting for yards, and just lost it there, the last guy.
1st and 10, Jasper at the 21-yard line. Hedinger again under center. Let's see what we got in the backfield is still Bless.
I think Ryan Ewing's still in there.
Ryan Ewing, okay, and the handoff went to the tailback.
Which would be Ewing. Haven't seen who the fullback is yet. Still got
20
Jarbo on the line. Number 67's playing.
77 for the Cats, also down on the line. That is Leo Magana. Sorry, Leo. Nordoff and Lahane set over here on this side. Anyway, Hedinger under center.
I think we have Anthony Klemper at fullback.
Handoff goes up the middle. Ryan Ewing on the carry.
Good hard-fought yards there, and good job of holding on to the ball. He took a pretty good pop as he was going down. So we can convert this first down and keep the clock moving.
Ball is going to be at the 27-yard line. 3rd down and 3 with the clock continuing to run. Now under 8 minutes to play. More than likely, as we said before, Cats and Adam will let the clock run down as much as possible in these last few minutes of the ball game to get this ball game over as quickly as possible. Here is handoff going to Ewing, and he is going to be wrapped up for a loss. Clark on the tackle. Ewing's going to lost about 2 or 3 or something like that on that play. It's going to bring up 4th down and then 5. 4th and 5 at the 28.
Yeah, not much there. Thornton threw him down like a rag doll. Just couldn't get outside quick enough.
At the 15, yeah. So I was saying at 28. I was looking at the scoreboard. Actually, it's 15-yard line.
Not sure who's punting for us. Whoever
Wildcats.
the punter would be.
It looks like.
Is that Nordoff?
Yes, it is. Nordoff takes a high snap, gets the punt away.
He's going to get a good roll.
Yes, he is. He's going to get a very nice roll to the 50, inside the 50 at the 49. His number 86 for the Cats. Alex Lawyer will let her roll dead, and he gets a little congratulatory smack from Nick Mendel. 50-50. It's the second time I've been mistaken for the public address announcer up here. Yes, I'm not at home. so I'm not. But anyway, 1st and 10 for Washington. 1st and 10 for the Hatchets with 6:44 to play.
A lot of new faces in the ball game.
Number 66 for the Cats, Noah Siebert. On the interior line, number 78, Marcus Page.
Jose Mejas, sophomore, 5'9", 155, is Hatchet's new quarterback.
What's his number?
Number 3.
Number 3, okay. Jose Mejas, as Mike pointed out, is new QB for the Hatchets. Trying to pick as many new faces. Jordan Terwisky. Larry Burgess, as we mentioned, out there for Nick Eckert's defense.
Garrett Jacobs playing one of the defensive back spots.
Try to pick up as many guys, call them out as we can. 1st down and 15 after the penalty. Handoff goes to Gunnar Williams, and he is going to get a loose ball. The ball is down, the ball is loose, and it looks like it is recovered by the Wildcats. Yes, indeed.
Tell you what, Gunnar Williams, his number is 53, and he runs hard and fights and struggles, but he's going to have to learn to protect
the
that
football,
ball if
yes.
he's going to carry the ball next year.
He is a junior, so he'll be back for Coach Darnell's team. 6'1", 185 pounds. Jasper will have it back. 1st and 10 at the Washington 36.
See what the Wildcats can do here. Mainly want that clock running.
Henniger takes the snap. There's the pitch. And Ewan, and he lost the football himself. And it's just been a circle of turnovers now suddenly in this ball game, Mike.
Yeah, and I mean, that's at this point in the game, what we really need to be working on, Ewing especially, is just hanging on to it, protecting it, running the clock.
So twice tonight, both teams have returned the favors to each other as far as turning over the football, so that's kind of become a circus in itself. So Washington will have it back.
It's really a good run. He darted through there, made a nice move, and then at contact just lost track of the ball.
Ball will be at the 20-yard line.
That's something that you can correct. You know, he's just got to figure it out.
So again, Mejas will be the quarterback. They still have back there number 25, Luke Thornton.
Yeah, there's one thing that goes on with this team. It's a group of guys.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, just talking about the Wildcat team. You know, we've had control of this game for a while now, but I like to see that the seniors and the guys that play are still standing and still engaged in what's going on, and not sitting back on the bench. So
absolutely paying attention, encouraging the underclassmen and reserves do their best while they have their opportunities. Delay of game was a penalty against Washington. 1st and 15 at the 15, and it looks like he will hand off to Isaac Whitehead, number 34. 5-yard pickup. We'll take it back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10 at the 20.
Logan Niehaus, number 27, is in at linebacker. I think a hard-nosed player. Number 41, Ben Elliott, probably the tallest guy on the Jasper Wildcat roster, and at defensive line.
Number 27, but I don't see him on the roster.
Niehaus, that's Niehaus.
Oh, that Niehaus, okay. Handoff. Cameron Nee on the carry for Washington. Pickup for Meade on the game, on the play of about 7, a gain of 7. 3rd down and 3 at the 27-yard line. 5:15 to play.
Seth Mendel, number 89, in at linebacker as well.
Cameron Mead on the play, on the run. He will take it across the 30. It's about the 33.
Alex Lawyer also in the game. Alex, number 86.
First down at the 32.
If he was in on that tackle a little bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, certainly in the pile, yeah. Involved in it.
About 3 or 4 Wildcats combining to make that stop.
Hey, some guys that don't get mentioned, or people that don't get mentioned much, are the team managers. Jordan Fisher, senior veteran manager of a lot of sports. He's a legend. Yeah, and he controls a lot of things, takes care of a lot of things.
On the carry on the outside of the keep is Mejia. He will keep it and take it across the 30 to probably back about to the line of scrimmage, if not lost a yard, Mike.
They're going to lose a couple. They called him down, blew the whistle, and he actually got free after that. So.
Mm-hmm. You're right as far as a lot of the managers, the unsung heroes of this of every sports team, and Jordan Fisher will go. He belongs in the Managers Hall of Fame. He's a great kid, and works his tail off and is there for anybody at any time.
Yeah, him along with Drew Moore and Kenny Courthouse, Samantha Sheeter, Kate Sheeter, and Brianna Truesdale. That's our group of managers that. They're the ones that get things organized and in place.
On the carry is Mead, and he will get it across the 35 to about the 38-yard line, 39 perhaps.
6 on the play.
Pickup of 6, Mike.
Brings up third down.
3rd and 4 coming up. 3:24 to play. 49-0 is our score. Cats with 14 points in the first and second quarters, 21-point outburst in the third. Yet the score here in the fourth.
So it looks like another. Here goes another penalty.
We'll try to dissect that in a little bit. And I don't know if it's a penalty. I guess it was. Hatches line up offsides this time. That or a jump. Regardless, it's a 5-yard walk-off.
I know they got to call them, but I don't think anybody cared.
Not at this point. Not when a 49-0 ball game with almost 3 minutes to play. Third down and 9 to 33.
Cats have not lost to Washington since, I guess we lost in
1980. 1980 was the last time they've actually lost to Washington on the field. There was a forfeit back in 1996. Let me try to find out. I remember talking about that the other day. Jasper's last loss to Washington was in 1996 in a game that the Wildcats won 35-0, but were later forced to forfeit. But on the field, the Hatchets haven't beaten the Cats since a 26-12 win here at Hatchet Hollow in 1980, and I actually remember that.
Well, I remember it too, and that was the thing that was would have been. It was teetering on after that loss. I think the Cats were 4-4, and after that game shifted to a wishbone.
That's right.
Wishbone, where Mike Berger played quarterback, and they were struggling with the offense the way it was because they had lost the quarterback, decided not to play that year.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been an all-state.
Right. Remember, we all know the story there, but next year, remember Berger was actually, what happened was the next year was 1981, Mike Berger's senior year. He started off the year again at quarterback, but the Cats struggled a little bit in the first couple of games, and sometime in the second game against Vincennes Lincoln, they decided to shift Berger to tailback, and the rest was history. He became set the record for most rushing yards in a season in the state. And he held that record for quite a long time. Fullback, he his hands off to Moore on this play. 2 minutes to play. Tonight's win, Mike, will give Jasper at least a share of the Big 8 Conference title, which would be the 23rd overall for the Cats. He also captured 7 SIAC Conference titles before entering the Big 8, which I believe that was in 1980. Formation of the Big 8 Conference. Before that, Jasper played in SIAC, I think the B division. We give you our history lessons tonight. Second down and 1 at the 46. Carry goes to number 24, Tyler Guy. And another flag comes in after the play, it looks like.
Probably going to be a face mask, probably.
It came from the umpire behind the defense. And I could hear Z-Man yelling from all the way over up here. Not happy about that call, but or at least what the Washington player had perhaps done.
Ended up being on Washington.
It was on Washington, yeah, but I think he was still letting him know.
He didn't like the way
he didn't like him do that. You don't want to get on Z-Man's bad side. So a penalty against Washington for a face mask. About 10 yards. Did he walk off like 10 on that? Nonetheless, the face mask, okay.
They're still running.
Give or take a few, yep. The clock will continue to run here, so they finally starting to run it and let it go. 49-0, nearing the 1 minute mark.
Yeah, and need a minute to hold the shutout.
He back to throw. He gets away from a tackle, gets away from another. He's still on his feet, and finally he will be brought down by Sam Weinenbender.
Now Alex Lawyer.
Oh, I apologize. Okay, Lawyer, number 86. Excuse me.
Nice open field tackle to really save the touchdown there.
I apologize for missing some of these calls because it is really kind of difficult to see some of the numbers out there when an 86 looked like an 88. So Alex Lawyer will get credit for the tackle, a touchdown-saving tackle at that. Had a pair of those tonight. Adam Hedinger on the fumble recovery by number 8, Austin Moody, saved a tackle from coming behind, or saved a touchdown from tackle behind.
Lawyer might get an interception now. Oh,
pass is incomplete.
Good coverage by the cornerback.
So the Hatchets doing what they can to try to get themselves on the scoreboard here in the last few seconds. 29 to be exact.
Austin Beekline was on the coverage, number 6, and Alex Lawyer broke it up coming over from the safety spot. Almost ended up with a interception, which would have been nice for him.
29.2 seconds to go. He is the quarterback.
This will mark the 25th straight Big 8 Conference loss for Washington since the end of the 2011 season.
I find it hard to believe because it really, I mean, they don't look, if you just look down the sideline and look at the guys that are on the field, they just don't look like they can't play, you know?
Right.
They look like athletes. They've got athletes. That's going to be it.
Clock is going to wind down and bring us to the conclusion of this ball game. 49-0. Oh, wait a minute, now we got a timeout by Washington.
Yeah.
Timeout for Washington with 4:10. Actually, now the clock says 0, but Washington did call a timeout.
Yeah, they missed. We didn't see it.
About 4/10 or something like that on there.
2 seconds.
Going to put 2 seconds back on, I believe. 2 seconds is what they'll put back on the clock and give the Hatchets a chance to take one more crack at the end zone.
Oh, they're going to try a field goal.
Are they going to tip the field goal? Yeah. All right. It looks like, that's Austin Moody.
47-yarder. That'd be probably.
Ball is going to be at the 37, so a 47-yard attempt.
Potentially a school record. That's probably why they want to do this.
Well, he's got the wind to his back, Mike. Cats have somebody back by the goalpost to try to field it. 49-0 our score. 2 seconds left. A 47-yard attempt, and the kick is a ground ball, no good. And that will bring us to the conclusion of tonight's football game. 49-0 is our score. The scoreboard quickly goes off, and 49-0 is our score. Believe it or not, if that was the case. But the Wildcats win it over the Washington Hatchets to go to 7-1 on the season and undefeated thus far in Big 8 Conference play. We'll take a quick break here, come back, take a look at some stats, and wrap things up here from Hatchet Hollow right after this.
Ubelar Chevy Cadillac in Jasper presents A Tale of Two Drivers, each with different driving styles, each with different tire needs. No matter what you drive or how you drive it, Ubelar's has the tires you need on sale. Now through November 30th, buy 4 tires at Ubelar & Sons and get $100 manufacturer's rebate plus an additional $25 off from Ubelar's. Call or go online to book your appointment today.
Back for the final time at Hatchet Hollow, where the Wildcats come on top 49-0 over the Washington Hatchets. In a ball game, we'll take a quick look at the scoring real fast for Jasper. Grant Teal, a 35-yard pass from Justin Pearson made it 7-0 with a Cal Kruger kick. Also for the Wildcats, we'll just go over a quick scoring real fast here. Tate Blessinger, an 8-yard run with 2:27 in the first quarter, made it 14-0 with the Kruger kick. 4:55 to play in the second quarter. Blessinger, a 7-yard run. And, of course, Blessinger followed that with an 11-yard run. So 3 touchdowns on the night for Tate Blessinger. Gossett, a 6-yard run, and starts things off in the third quarter and make it 35-0. Teal, a 27-yard pass from Justin Pearson, made it 42-0. And then Ewing rounded out the Wildcats scoring. Cal Kruger with 7 PATs tonight, 49-0 for the Wildcats. Mike, a look at some of the stats.
Yeah, really just a game that was, for the most part, dominated by the Wildcat starters, and then the reserves were able to maintain the shutout. But 18 first downs to 7 for the Hatchets, and 190 rushing yards to their 176 passing yards. Really nice balance. Like to see that good balance. That's what we're gonna need as we continue on. 11 of 17 for for a passing game. Justin Pearson. He did have 2 interceptions, but working on things tonight. I think we learned a lot from even if you learn from those 2 interceptions and mistakes, then they're worth it. So, and it was a good night to try some things. Individual statistics other than the passing for Pearson. Tate had a big night rushing the ball with a lot of open space, which was good to see. Opened up by the offensive line, but 164 yards on just 9 carries for a little over an 18-yard average. His long carry was 56 yards, but also brought 3 shorter touchdown runs along with that. And next was Ewing with 12 carries, 64 yards, and then Cal had a couple of carries for 16 yards as well. Receiving, Grant Teal, a big night receiving. Some nice plays, ran some good patterns, and just made some nice catches. 5 catches, 117 yards, and 2 TDs. Wenholt and added a couple catches. And we did punt once. Nordhoff punted once tonight. And let's see, on defense, the tackling leaders were Teal, had 5.5 tackles. Tate had 4, Englert 3.5, and Weinbender 2.5. So a good night for the Wildcats all in all. And, they did what they needed to do. It was a week that they knew that they needed to work on getting better throughout the week in practice. And I think knew that they would dominate tonight and did what they needed to and did exactly that. And now we can move on to Mount Vernon, continue to work and move into the tournament.
All right, Mount Vernon is the next up for the Wildcats, the final game of the 2015 regular season. Again, hard to believe that's already come upon us here, folks. Washington falls to 1-7, 0-6 in Big 8 conference play. Jasper improves to 7-1, 5-0 in the conference. The Wildcats, as we said, will host the Mount Vernon Wildcats next Friday night at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium for senior night. And then, of course, on Sunday, and, of course, this being aired on Saturday morning and whatnot. So tomorrow, the IHSAA football playoffs tournament draw will be conducted up at Indianapolis, and so the Cats will be get to find out who their first sectional opponent is, Mike. So, like I said, here we are. It's 1 week away from tournament.
Yeah, here we are. It goes so quick, and then, the real game starts to see how we can progress. I think we have a lot of potential, a lot of depth in a lot of places. And if we can get it all to mesh at the right time, then, some good things can happen, some special kind of things. So.
Okay, that's going to wrap it up from Hatchet Hollow, where once again the Wildcats pick up a 49-0 victory over the Big 8 conference foe Washington here this evening. 49-0 is our score. For Jeremy Marcos, Mike Blessinger, and Craig Schneider, I'm Kerry Schneider saying good night from Hatchet Hollow.
TV 18. Local people watching local people.